evening. Good evening. My name is Lisani Dure. I originate from Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. I'm currently 21 years old. I'm pursuing my degree in architecture. And currently I'm losing my mind. So I got on the Addy drip. I don't do much. I don't rack. I just be doing me on the vibes, chilling. You feel me? High on the echoes. You feel? So just moving steady, keeping it easy, going with the flow.
Yes, sir.
So take it steady, keep it going, and log into this nigga's channel. He's got some fire shit coming for you.
Thank you.
So just keep it steady, guys, and love.
This is gonna be the 7th. This is not even the 7th. This is like the 10th time or the 15th. It's definitely not the 7th time. We've done this more than 7 times actually. The whole reason why we're here in the first place is to talk about the animated short film that I'm making. Now, I had the plan to make the film and everything ready to go, and then we started executing the plan. The plan is basically not planned. So I'm just gonna talk about why it's going south.
Crip Dad's in the building, my niggas. You already know. Crip Dad's. Wait.
Okay.
Get it.
Okay.
Kill them, nigga.
Okay. Soy in the street. Soy issue and this other looking
Hey. I sit on this, as I put my name. Yeah, I put the eyes on my dick 'cause I'm a gang. Money gang. Yeah, it's money move.
Yeah.
Run up 30 bags on the ratchet bitch.
Yeah.
I'm with my brothers, yeah, we spitting the game.
Yeah.
Running up the chicks. Yeah, I don't know how to rap, but I'ma still go crazy on this fucking beat. Yeah. Hey.
Okay, so before I get into how the plan didn't work, I guess I gotta talk a little bit about the film itself. And I'm not gonna share too much details about it. I'm just gonna tell you, when I came up with it. I think that was early September. Yeah, it was early September when I came up with the concept of the film. Quickly wrote it down like that same night. Boom. It was done. But then now I had to, come up with an actual plan of how I was gonna execute it, and then that's what I'm gonna explain later on. But right now, I just kind of wanna talk also about why I'm making an animated short film, and the main reason is to challenge myself as an artist. Always, you gotta be doing that as an artist. To always be challenging yourself, and it's because I'm actually very lazy. I'm a lazy person. I'm not gonna say I don't like doing work. I do like doing the work. When you get in the zone, and you start doing your thing, blah 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 blah. When you're in your zone, then yeah, you're enjoying it. But then when you kind of get out of it, it's hard to get back in. And that's kind of how it has been for me, especially with drawing and animating, because animating and making animations and animation in general is what I've always been the most interested in. But because I've been exploring other creative avenues and stuff like that, like photography and videography and stuff, you kind of lose the touch with what you originally were doing or planning to do, which is kind of what happened to me. So this in a way is kind of like my comeback project, to kind of say, I'm back doing what I used to do, because the only experience that I do have, the actual experience that I do have with this, is making storytime animations, and I was doing those 3 years ago. Then I kind of, not gonna say I gave up on them, but then life just lives. This whole thing is a challenge to myself, is to kind of experiment to see what I can do, just to help me go further as an artist, to evolve in a way, to reach a new level, and to learn, because it is a learning experience at the end of the day. Whatever you're doing, you're just learning constantly. And the next film that I make it's gonna be better than this one, but then I can't be thinking of that one. I just have to be thinking of this one first. But the whole point is, the whole thing is a learning experience. It's experimenting, and I'm gonna try and romanticize like every bit of it, every step of the way, and just have fun with it. It does require a lot of patience and dedication because I'm doing this whole thing by myself. So the whole plan was to actually release the film on the 1st of March 2025. Now that hasn't been going according to plan, and it's not even because a case of I wasn't even doing the work or anything. I guess I have been doing the work a little bit. I've been trying, every day. Not every day, but I'm trying to build up the consistency. The most challenging thing about the whole process so far was, I think, probably writing the script, because I spent like a whole lot of time on the script. I think the script is what I spent most of my time on. If the story is not good, then people are not gonna like watch the film. So the story has to be good first of all, which is why I kind of like took my time with it and took the longest. From there, when I worked on the script for a month, I had only budgeted to work on the script for maybe 2 weeks, and I'd been working on it for a month. The new release date is going to be the 1st of April 2025. Now, whether it's going to happen on the 1st of April 2025, I don't know. I feel like in the past, I think I would say 4 weeks, I've made like big strides towards the whole thing, especially in pre-production right now, because we are in pre-production, and I've gotten the script completely done, finished, finalized. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm not gonna go back to it and think about this and that. And then these other things as well that I've been doing. I started working on some sketches, started doing a few sketches of sort of like the environment, the world that I'm trying to create, because this is all coming out of, I have to create everything by myself. There is no one helping me with the whole thing. So I kind of have to be the concept artist, the storyboard artist, the writer, the creator, everything. I have to do all the things. Simplicity is best. I feel like simplicity is best with the whole thing. I have to be keeping everything simple as possible. I'm not trying to complicate things. I'm not trying to draw to the standard of like flipping anime level or whatever, because these guys are working in studios with like many other people helping them, and I'm just doing everything by myself. So I've been working on a lot of sketches, just like concept sketches, to kind of like get the idea of what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to achieve, because the film has to kind of look very urban-ish. I kind of like, if you know the Batman, the animated series, the 1992 one, I kind of like the way that they were doing sort of like the background designs and the simplicity. Another one before I forget is of course Samurai Jack. These shows, Batman the animated series, Total Drama Island, and even Samurai Jack, what they have all in common is that they kept everything simple, their design simple. When I was working on the sketches, I was taking a lot of reference and inspiration from stuff like Pinterest, just looking at like this is like 1, 2, 3 floors. 3 floors up.
I've been thinking.
Yeah.
My degree won't make me rich.
So you wanna be rich? That's your thing. That's like the whole.
Yeah.
You just wanna be rich.
I wanna be rich. And I want to sell therapy. To have a normal conversation with a normal human being, and then I get paid for it.
So the first character that I created for this whole short film was, one of like the main characters, the main protagonists of the whole story. There's actually gonna be like four protagonists. God damn, how do you four protagonist, god damn. Okay, so there's gonna be like 4 protagonists in this whole like short film, right? And one of the characters that I created was like the leader, so then I gave him a name. He's gonna be like Ian, and I don't know why Ian, it just looks like an Ian, so I just named him that. So I had to kind of create a character that's like bossy in a way, annoying, all up in your face, kind of looks like he's mad at you for no reason type type of character. You know, when they're designing characters, even like Disney and Pixar and all of that, they use like shapes, because shapes tell a lot about a character. Circular shapes mean like a character is like cute or funny or whatever, friendly, and you know, square shapes are more like heroic characters. I guess. Is that what I wrote? I guess that's what I wrote. More like heroic characters. And then there's things like triangles that show like villains. Villains normally have like triangular shapes and stuff like that. You had to be kind of like in that category, sort of that villainous kind of category. So which was why the first design of the whole thing was kind of like this. This was the first design that I made of the character. That was the first design of the character. This nigga got food. Damn. This nigga got mashed potatoes and chicken. He's eating mashed potatoes and chicken at 6:30 in the morning. Damn. You wanna give me some of that? From the first sketch, I kind of like had an idea of the direction that I was gonna be heading in. So the triangle head was gonna, it just stuck from the first sketch. So these are the second sort of like sketches that I was working on. Second set of sketches. I kind of went, definitely was like, nah, the triangle head is doing it for me. I loved it from the beginning. It's what I absolutely loved. So I just kept on drawing some more triangle heads, and then, you know, we kept on doing it again and again and again and again and again, even drawing some sides as well. This is just so that I could like get used to drawing the character, because I'm gonna animate the character, so you gotta get used to drawing it so many times. So that's why I kept on drawing it again and again. And even at the same time, I kind of wasn't sure of like the direction that I would take the character, where he was heading it. I was kind of unsure, so it's why I was also kind of like stuck doing the same things. And then I kind of did some back head turns, I guess. The back of the head, back shots. What do you call these? They call it back shots. Okay, so with this character, I kind of stopped here, because I felt like, you know, there's a lot of work to do. I can't like spend months on each character or whatever. I have to move on to the next character. So I kind of just got stuck with this character, because it kind of, you know, it kind of looks like exactly what I would imagine a bossy kind of dickhead character would be. He looks like Loki looks like a cunt, doesn't he? Yeah, he had to look like that. So yeah, that's. I guess that's how we got here. And I'm probably gonna show you guys like the final sketches. I guess I should be happy with what I've got right now. I'm trying not to overthink it. I'm just taking what just comes first to my mind, you know. I'm not trying to be perfect with it, because after all, it's just an experiment. The whole thing is just an experiment. So yeah, that's what we have for this character. Now the next character that we do have is DJ. So this is the next character.